Hello, and this is another unboxing video because another package arrived today. Let's take a look at what it is. So it came very securely wrapped, and this one does not have bubble wrap. It's just plastic wrapped. I'm supposed to prevent to make it waterproof. So let's open it. The plastic is like some sort of a cling wrap material. So again, I have also disinfected the wrapping. I bought this at the 11/11 sale on Lazada, and today is the 19th, so it took about 8 days to arrive from the time I ordered to arriving at my doorstep. So there you have it. This is a small harp from waltermusical.com. So actually I bought it off Lazada, but the brand is Walter. It's made in China, and one of my main concern is that with a small harp that is 15 string, it might sound like a toy, but I wanted something that's portable, and I've been looking around, and in the harp forum on Facebook, I hear a lot of beautiful pieces played on tiny harps, but usually those harps are European brands with very reputable history. Okay, but when I shop locally and on the e-commerce platforms here in Singapore, a lot of the products are limited to China brands. So I don't know, maybe one day when I get really good at the harp, I might want to bring in the good brands. And the other thing is that, of course, as a piano teacher, a lot of people in Singapore learn piano, and I would say the second most popular instrument is the violin. So those are very standard instruments that parents like their kids to pick up. And I would say harp is actually, I think it's taking on, with more and more parents being more fluent. They might want their kids to learn a more exotic instrument. The reason I picked up the harp is because I wanted something that that will keep me learning all the way into my retirement and old age. Okay, I've seen that if you stop learning, you stop growing, and when you stop growing, that's where you decline. Alright, so I'm learning this for my own personal development. So I knew from the start that I just want to learn something to stay mentally active, and I think the harp is a beautiful instrument to pick up. And so the journey so far, I do feel the pressure to to go faster or to play more music, but I tell myself that constantly remind myself that I'm doing this not for not for exam. Okay, definitely not for exam. I want to do this to really just focus on playing music, and that's my goal. Okay, it's almost unboxed. Okay, let me see if I can remove the cover at this point. Okay, with any packaging that is very secure, it's always a good sign. So it shows that the instrument doesn't wobble too much in the box. as it makes the international trip from China to here. We get a lot of China-made products if you shop online here in Singapore. So I think you can't run away that this is a China-made product. However, I must say that in the recent years, I think China used to have a bad rep for products that are not so good in quality, and we look to the West whenever we want something that is of good, outstanding quality. Yeah. But I must say that when I started learning the piano, my first piano was a China piano, and that still got me going for a good 10 years, yeah, before I upgraded my piano. So the piano that I currently am using is, I have two. One is the Yamaha C1 Baby Grand. The other one is the Steinway Assets. And Assets actually is a Steinway design, but made in China piano. Alright, so piano is definitely China is gaining grounds when it comes to manufacturing and raising the standard of their production. Okay, so this is almost there. Let me see if I can open the lid now. Yes, I can. Right. Okay. Let's take a look at what's inside. So it comes like this. Alright. Okay, let's remove the item one by one. So there's a separate box for all the accessories. Oh, it does come with a strap. This is the tuner. There is a cloth, a cleaning cloth, and a manual, a little booklet. So this brand is Walter harp, made in China. Okay, and let's remove the instrument from the box. So it comes in a carrier like this, so it's very portable. The other main harp that I'm playing is the Ravenna Dusty Strings. The Dusty Strings Ravenna 34 strings. Now that one is big, so it just sits in my living room where I practice, and I cannot carry it around with me. So I was looking around for something that is light and portable, and I saw a lady posting herself playing this harp online, and also I was inspired by a YouTuber from Hong Kong, and she makes a lot of videos of herself playing arrangements on a 15-string harp. And that's what it looks like. I chose pink, and okay, it has 2 octaves, and unlike another brand where I heard that the stringing is wrong, this one is actually correct. So you can see that the red string, the C string, is where it should be, and the blue F string is where it should be. So it's correctly strung. Okay. So the wood is quite sturdy, and it doesn't have levers, so I will be limited to C major and A minor pieces, but I think this would work quite well, and I will put a link of the place where I bought this from, So you can go there and take a look. So I bought this at the sale, during the single sale, and I got a very good price for it. So my advice for people who are looking for a good buy on the e-commerce platforms, look for a product, put it on your wish list, yeah, and then wait for a sale to get it at a good price. So there you have it, the Walter small harp. Okay, so I have actually tuned this. I've tuned the Walter 15 strings harp. I waited a few weeks for it to settle, but the tuning never stayed, right? And that was one of the frustration. So this is as good as it would get. Okay, and what I've done is actually to use Play-Doh and actually did one round around the rims of the pegs. So this helped to hold the tuning. If not, the tuning keeps going off. So that was one of the frustration. The other thing was that when I bought this from, I think the company was Pedal Worlds, it showed on the e-commerce store that it comes with a pickup microphone. But when the instrument came, there wasn't a pickup. And in spite of me writing repeatedly to them, they just kept stalling and said we'll look into it, but they never came back to me. So that was the other frustrating thing. So it looks like I'm going to have to settle that this has no pickup. So I'm going to play a short ditty. Okay, but all things said, I love how it is portable, and I do not really like the tone. Let me play something for you, and then I'll give my take on the sound and playing on this instrument. So, is the Walter 15 string harp a good investment? It is cheap. It is about 100 plus if you wait for the sale on the Lazada website. And a dusty string second hand cost me 3,000 plus. So you can see the price difference. And so you are really paying for the quality of a good harp such as a dusty string versus a cheaper harp such as the Walter. However, the Walter is portable, it's light, and so you can take it out, and because it is cheap, you're going to be able to not worry about dropping it or getting scratches, or it's simply because it's portable. I've actually bought separately a guitar strap so I can strap it around me and take it out with me and play it when I'm out of the house. Is this a good instrument to invest in when you want to first learn the harp? I would say no. Just go ahead and invest in a good instrument because it made all the difference in laying the foundation. And this is more like a toy harp, and I would play around with it and have fun. But as a learning instrument, I would invest in a good quality first instrument that makes a big difference in laying the foundations to your harp learning. So that's my take and review of the Walter 15-string harp that you can find on Lazada as well as Shopee.